Guards here are vigilant.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Hey! Got you!
Fuck my life. They ain't got shit on me though.
Time to die!
Just need to hurry up and run and loot.
Mine now! Alone! Over!
Fuck your alarm, nigga. What's up? Yo, Wes. What's up? What? How's what? The Assassin's Creed? Oh, bro, you'd love it, bro. It's like Skyrim mixed with Assassin's Creed. Like, actually, I'm streaming right now. If you were to go look, they made talent trees. Like, there's talents to be better as a warrior, get parries. They have a whole hunter one. You can equip 2 bows. You get bows in this game, like different types of bows. Ones that are first person, third person. Ones that can shoot 3 arrows at a time, 6 arrows. They got like all the old stuff from the old game, like, you know, poison darts and all that. You can equip 2 different weapons. Like, you can have blunt weapons, swords, sickles. You get mounts in this one. You can change your outfits. You get a shield too, by the way. And that's like rarity of gear, like legendary and all that. So like if you're into RPGs and you're an Assassin's Creed fan, this is it. It's open world too, like it's all of Egypt. It's a big ass map, dude. I got it for free up. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I'm level. You level up in this one too. I'm level 12 right now.
I must be careful now.
I'm just over here. I took a Xan and I got 2 more, and I got some wax and some weed. I got a dab pen and I got a rig over at my house right now.
Something is going on.
I would just bring my PlayStation over and chill with you, but Dustin's coming home soon. Maybe if Dustin can come over, I'll bring my PlayStation over and we can smoke some wax and some bud and chill out and play games if you want. I do, but not till afternoon, so I'll see what Dustin wants to do once he gets back from here, his uncles or whatever. I'm not for sure.
I'll get the fire going.
Oh, that dude smacked me hard.
I'll get the fire going. There.
Peace.
I wish I had that game. Oh, this dude's gonna alert the guards. I gotta go get him.
Die, idiot.
But you won't find me, bitch.
I see you.
What's up, bitch? I want to get a PlayStation cam to stream, bro, but I feel like Destiny would be the only thing worth streaming because people would actually like that game. Yeah, I know. That's why I kind of want to stream other games too, though. Like, Fucking like Assassin's Creed or Bloodborne and shit. Yeah, like Assassin's Creed. I mean, unless they're like Bloodborne, Dark Souls fans, I'm sure they would watch it. For real though. Right. Bosses in a row, all first try. Like, I literally did like 5 hours worth of time in an hour. Like, I go hard on those games, bro. And like, Brandon's like, he's like, Bloodborne just gotta be easier. And I'm like, no. And then even Dustin told him at the party it's harder. I'm like, it just takes skill and practice. You gotta have patience and remember the pattern. Like, because when you die in that game, all enemies respawn. They respawn in the same spot. But I mean, like, if you remember where they're at, you can like go about it better. But you gotta have you gotta have patience. Like that game, like the second boss on Bloodborne is like a reason 70% of people who bought that game stop playing, because some bosses are way too hard and it just pisses them off. Like if you're not a fan of dying in that game, then you're never gonna get better. You're gonna die. Like, you can limit how much you die though. Like, but I mean, like, there's people who just keep getting slaughtered and slaughtered, and it's like, bruh, don't you understand? It takes a method.
Hey, what? Archon is back. Come quickly.
Oh, I assassinated him already. This is a cutscene. Bro, this game's actually pretty scary though. Like, it turns out the assassin you are, like, it has a flashback like in all the old games, and he's training his son, and then like these guys capture you and your son about this orb, and then like his son grabs a shiv, and he's cutting his hands behind his back, and he gets him free, and then like he goes to stab one of the other dudes in the throat, and like one of the enemies grabs his hand and points the blade towards his son's throat, and he's like, he just stabs his son, bro. He goes crazy though. Like, there's these targets. I don't know if you've ever heard of a game called like Mercenaries. I beat all those. Okay, well there's bad guys in that game that are ranked by cards, like playing cards. You know, like obviously, like you got a queen of spades. She's gonna be strong, but not as strong. Then you got like the ace of spades. Like he's a real strong guy, hard to get. This game is kind of like that. There's like the snake, because it's Egypt. There's like people you gotta hunt down over time, like bad guys. Damn, I didn't know bounty hunters come after you in this game.
You'll never leave here alive, fool!
Creased him. And I leveled up. What do you know? What gear did I get? Is this some garbo? It is some garbo. And in this game, you can hunt, and you get a bird in this one. Like, have you ever played Wildlands, Wes? Yeah, you know how in, like, the old Assassin's Creeds, like, you just have to go in and sneak around, and you didn't know where anyone is. In this one, you have a bird, and he can fly above, like, bases, and he can identify where everyone is, like, all the enemies, the captains, dudes that are working, sleeping, and he can find, like, yeah, bro. And it helps, so if like you just send your bird above a castle, you can literally identify every troop in there, and you can just work your way around. I did it earlier, and I killed them all without getting noticed. I really liked that. You would definitely like it for sure. Like, I know you'll get down in this. I want to play Destiny, but I'm mad Jake got it on PC and doesn't want to play anymore. For real though. I mean, you know, it's also because now World War II just came out yesterday. Yeah, like, but I mean, like that COD World War II, bro. I'm thinking about downloading it. I think my friend got it on his account. I want to try out that zombies, bro. That shit looks sick. All right. I would play that. I like it. Final Fantasy games. Is it on your account? I could get it off you. What? What, buddy? No, because I have his account too. I can have as many accounts as I want. I have my brother's account on my PlayStation. Yeah, that's what it is. My brother's look, my PS4 is my brother's profile's primary. It was yours, and it's my friend Larry's, and I had all three of you, and I got all. I could play all of your games because they were all primary. No, you can't. They updated it. You can have more. I have like for example, look right now. I have Origins from Larry, and I have Bloodborne from Larry. I have Call of Duty Ghosts from my brother. I have GTA from my brother. I have Friday the 13th from my brother, and then I can lit. No, because you deactivated it. Remember for that one weekend. But I'm saying if I reactivate it, I could play your games, bro. You could have like you could have more than one people's account and use all their games. You just got to make sure their account is the primary on your PS4. They updated it to where you can have more than one person. So like I got Origins and Blood.
So what you're saying is you just gotta switch the primary PS4 between those people when you want to play those games.
Yeah, like my friend Larry, for example, he's his account on my PS4 is his primary, so that's how I play his Origins and Rocket League and on my.
So if you wanted to play a game that I had, though, you would switch it to my account being the primary PS4 and play that game.
No, I don't have to switch. All I have to do is just reactivate your account as on my primary, and I could play any of your games anytime, and I could still play Larry's and my brother's games. It's just your account has to be active primary PS4 on this PS4 for whoever's game it is. But I mean, you could have like my account on your PS4 as a primary, and like say a friend's account, and you could play both of our games as long as it's still the primary. You can have more than one. So basically, if I were to reactivate you, I could still play Larry's Assassin's Creed, but I'd also be able to play your games too. Because look, on your account, you don't need it to be your primary because you own the game. That means that they deactivated it as your primary. People can do that, but like, look, on right now. No, what I'm saying, look, I know what you mean. It'll lock it, but I'm saying, like, I'm looking at mine right now, and my brother's primary is on mine, and Larry's is on mine. I could play Origins right now. There's no lock. I could play Rocket League right now. I could play and look, my brother's game, Ghost. I could start that right now too. None of them are locked. They got rid of it. As long as whoever owns the game, as long as the primary is like on my PS4, since I don't own it, I can play it as long as your account's primary on mine. And you can have more than so like you can have more than one person. Like you're thinking you can't, but no, you can. Like you could have my account on your PS4 and activate it as primary and be able to play For Honor and Destiny off me. And then if I were to give you my friend Larry's account and you activate his account as your primary on that, then you could play both of our games. You know, it's not only one person. It's as many people as you activate. I know what you're trying to say. You think that that's not possible, but no, like, you could literally have my account on your PlayStation and then activate my account as on your PS4 as the active, and you'll be able to play my games. And then you could have another friend's account on your PS4. You just got to go into his account, go to his settings, and make sure it's active, and you could play both of our games, because we'll both be active on your PS4. Like, they'll both be the active primary PS4. And both of those friends could still hop on the games they own because they're on their account. Wes is like, damn. So basically, you can get as many friends. Yeah, you can't. Like, only one person can have yours. So that's basically it. All right, 1 second. Someone's at my window. Let me see who's there. Right now, Wes is at his house chilling. He said I could bring my PlayStation over there and you can come with me, go over there, smoke some wax, smoke some weed, and chill there. Alright. He said Dan wants him to go over to his house, so he said he's gonna go take a shit and figure out what he wants to do. If not, I'll still come over, bro. Fuck it. If Dustin wants to go to Dan's, I'll still come chill. I'm down to play. I was gonna grind Bloodborne, but like I said, literally I just did like the impossible. I literally just smacked like 3 bosses in like first try each, and like my friend Brandon was so astonished. Because that's really good, actually. Even I told my coworker at work, like Manny, and he goes, "No way you beat Vicar Amelia first try." Literally, I did though, but I studied the fights. See, I'm smart. I go on YouTube and I watch the boss fights before I go into them, and I learn their moves and shit. I mean, but look, my alternate character. My alternate character is the one I look up walkthroughs on, but I mean, like, my main that I have that's already past that point, I rerun the whole game without losing any information. But on my alternate character, I check every area and I read the walkthrough, because it tells you where items are and extra shit you can get that you wouldn't even know about without reading. So basically, I'm running through on my main just to do a blind run, see how good I am, and then like I'm rerunning on my alt tune to collect almost every item and you know, get through the fights quickly. That way, like, that'll be my sick character. But I'm liking my alt better. She's a girl, and I've already grinded her further. I got better weapons on her because I'm spending more time on grinding and all that shit. I have one viewer right now, and I'm not sure who it is. I need that PlayStation camera. I would stream and let you just be in my stream. Maybe on some Destiny or something. Like, I'd stream and then you would be in the broadcast because we'd be playing together, but... I want to get Anthem, but I'm not sure if that's going to be good. But you know, I'm not sure if you're a friend, a fan of Monster Hunter, but I'm going to get Monster Hunter World. That game looks sick. I used to play it on PSP a lot, that's why. It's kind of like a mixture of, have you ever played it or seen it played at all? Yeah, it's like an open world game where you get different weapons and you go out there and you hunt down beasts. It's a good game. We should probably cop it. It looks really nice on PS4, and like with that 4K you got, it's gonna look amazing.
Hey! I see you! This is no contest. You should have run when you had the chance.
This level 11 captain is taking a beating. That's sick. Really? Jesus Christ. I can't wait for the new God of War. Yeah, I almost picked up The Last of Us Remastered the other day, honestly. It's like 20 bucks, I'm saying. I'm just waiting for The Last of Us 2. I used to go hard on the game. I used to play PS3 all the time originally. And then like... I don't know, I just kind of fell off. But I mean, I'm planning on getting that game. I used to just play a lot on like PS3, and then I got it on PS4 remastered, and I went hard, bro. Like I used to be really savage one time. Like I would always play that survival, and bro, like one time I remember I clutched. There was 4 guys. I set off 2 bombs, and it just killed 2, and then I snuck around, headshot 2 guys, had like no ammo left, bro. I used to go hard in that game, and I was a noob, and I was like killing the veteran players with all the good weapons that you had to like buy and shit, and I'm like, wow, y'all are trash. The campaign's actually really fucking scary, like, to be honest, if I was in that situation. Yeah, that game was so hyped up when it was first supposed to come out. Like when I saw the trailer for it before I even knew what it was about, where it was just showed Naughty Dog and it showed like it seemed like the end of the world, like there was an apocalypse going on. And,
Die,
like,
Philae.
I saw it on E3 and it was like it was one of the most hyped games. Like so many people were hyped for it. And then I remember playing the story, bro, and it was so heart-wrenching, bro. Like I was sneaking around those zombie guys, and I'm like, damn, this shit is getting wild. But when I bought my first PS4, I bought it used off a guy on Christmas, and he left his account on here, and he had that game on his account. So I was like, how'd I get this game for free? Because I didn't know you could account share on PS4. And I was like, sweet. And then I deleted his account on accident, and I lost it. And I was like, no, that's where I fucked up.
Thank you. Bastard can fight! Shit! Thank you. Nothing. It's all clear.
See, hit it to where it lights up and take a good hit. Make sure it lights up when you press it. You gotta press it weird. When you see it start to light, hold it. Try to push it up, like center it. Can you get it? And take a good hit. They got a glob on there. Let me see. Make sure it lights up and then you pull on it, but don't let go when you see it lighting up because you gotta find the sweet spot. It's a little messed up. I'm talking to Dustin, by the way, Wes, if you're wondering what the fuck I'm over here talking about. Here, bro. Come here. Keep pulling, just 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 keep pulling. Did you get something? There you go. It's gotta charge more, but you got something? I'll probably go to Wes's then. Okay, he's gonna go to Dan, so Wes, I'm probably gonna come over after I complete this little base I'm working on real quick. I gotta just loot 2 more treasures, and I gotta search all the buildings, and then I'm done. I'm one of those people in Assassin's Creed where, like, there's location objectives. For example, you gotta kill 2 captains, 1 commander, and loot 4 treasures. And I'm like the type of person, too, if I invade a base, I have to do it all. So I don't have to come back later. Black Flag. You know, I was a big fan of that one, bro. But I mean, I'm not a big fan of the sea, but I mean, I did like the customization with the boats and everything. Now, you wanna know what one of my favorite was? Assassin's Creed 3. But you wanna know what's crazy? I'm gonna give you a spoiler about this new one. Okay, look. Your wife in this one, from the Aya from Assassin's Creed 2 or whatever her name is, the really well-known assassin or whatever. Okay, either she becomes a Templar in this game, or Cleopatra does, because it's based off of Egypt, because your wife slaughters Cleopatra. Which so it's either A, Cleopatra's a Templar, or your well-known, like a really well-known good assassin goes rogue. That's wild, right? That's what I'm saying. But like, this map's huge. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the size of this map for you. And there's DLC to come. It's almost all of Egypt. I'm literally gonna send you 3 motherfucking screenshots.
You haven't gone to like any non-city cities.
Let me see. Alright, I'll name the cities off. Actually, I'll just send you the screenshots on messages.
Let me
Looking for this loot. Looking for this loot.
This is Cherry Lane, right?
73 Cherry Lane, yep. Well, I'll be back later tonight if you're coming back later.
It's gonna be late, so I'm just standing right there.
Alright, well then I got work tomorrow, so if you're not back before then, I'll see you after work tomorrow. Looting this whole bitch. What are you going drinking or something? You did everything you could in your power to try to make that woman happy, and she just... Why couldn't she just be like, I'm fresh out of a marriage, take it slow, which you even agreed to do, and she just wanted to fuck around and be controlling.
Just one-night stands to each other.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly, I feel like if y'all would have done that, you would have had a better chance of actually not fighting and arguing. I feel like she was just a little asinine on purpose, and she liked pissing you off on purpose, which was really not funny.
Especially when I actually got mad.
And she thought, oh, he's not actually mad. He won't do nothing. Like, bitch, you don't realize that I will fuck you up. Like, you piss me off. She has not seen your angry side. She wasn't ready. But you were. Just crack a new hoe, boy.
Already did.
Cat, you can go get Cat. No, don't get Cat. That'll make things awkward for between us. But I mean, shit, fuck it. You can crop a new hoe. Definitely crop a new hoe.
Did.
Oh, you got one?
I already cracked a new hoe.
Oh, I'm saying, are you talking to someone right now?
No, I'm just being a hoe.
Shit, I'm out here with you then. On the real. Making sure. Where the fuck would this loot be, bruh? So I'm already cracking a new hoe. Casley?
No.
Hey, when you go over there, try to mention to Dan that I stopped talking to Casley just because I care about him as a friend. I don't want to go up to his face and tell him and look like a dick. But make sure she's not around. Just be like, hey, Cody's decided to not talk to Kazley just because he's, you know, he's more of a friend to you than you, and he doesn't want to hurt you, so he just wants me to let you know. And I know you can tell him that easily. I just don't want to hurt the man. He's a better friend to me than Kazley was. I would have never known who Kazley was if it wasn't for Dan, so. And Kazley's moving too fast anyway. She's over here. I be getting daily booty pics and shit. She's over here talking about all this shit, and I'm like, okay, you're moving a little fast for just getting out of a marriage. You know what I'm saying? And look, babies with kids, not the way to go. Look at Erica.
Oh my god.
What?
Bro, these 2 nights in San Francisco for the Paradox Tour. On Friday, it's...
Let's go to. Hey, let.
Hold on, listen. This is
Okay.
Decision headline. Cookie Monster back-to-back Dr. P. Liquid Stranger back-to-back Lucid. Boogie T back-to-back Squanto back-to-back Subtronics. Proto Hype back-to-back Dion Timber and Mox. And on Saturday, it's Liquid Stranger, then Downlink back-to-back Space Aces. The Dubloads back-to-back Phase 1, Dion Timber and Mox.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we need to hit the Excision tour this, the Paradox tour this season because he's with Squanto and who else now? And then not only that, let's go to the Shell tour December 6th. Squanto.
Oh, the 2 nights in Denver.
Hey, let's go to the Shell tour December 6th at the Canopy Club with Snails, Squanto, and you know within them. Let's go hit that for sure. Let's hit that. And next year, you know what we're hitting? We're gonna make a decision: either E-Forest, Lost Lands, or Scamp.
Scamp's a for sure thing.
Okay, let's just hit Scamp and Lost Lands. Let's try to hit just Scamp and Lost Lands. Just Scamp and Lost Lands. Are you out? I was gonna say, are you out? There we go. Look at that blade. Look at this gear though. Which one looks sickest to you? That's all I have so far. He looks like a straight gladiator. He said, I'm just over here patiently waiting.
I'll see you later.
Alright, be smooth, bro. Boy, you best. Yo.
I'm not gonna be able to smoke tonight. You think I can get a hitter?
Oh yeah, I got you. Here, pack you on and here, pack you on. And then here. Alright, just pack one, then put the hitter back in there, and then just tell me that way I can grab it and close the window. All done? Destin. What's up? Not much, man. Did you see all those screenshot messages I sent you? That's what I'm saying. There's only DLC to come, bro. Like, they got all the C's and everything. I was talking to Wes, my bad, Dustin. Alright, peace, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, bro, there's a lot in this game to do. Alright, well, are you want me to slide whenever I'm ready? Alright, well, I'm doing this mission, then I'm gonna go over to these traders real quick, and then sell some shit, and then I'll be on my way, most likely. What's up, Jake?
Whoa.
Not much, just chilling.